Well, we go to a little rest stop here. I'm glad I got Mississippi's all about. I know that looks kind of dark. There we go. I can't drive 85. Oops. We're being lazy. Yeah. Welcome to the road. Really need to get a damn camera mount. That's what I should do. I really record driving. Go live when I drive. I mean, I can actually just look at my phone to drive. I'm not doing it. This road is bouncy. Welcome to Bayou. Come down to Bayou. Come down to Bayou, y'all. Get yourself some boiled peanuts. Well, let's see. Listen to some AM. I don't know what the hell is. This state's kind of boring so far. This doesn't sound like state info. It's pretty good down here. We're at 229. I just filled up with it makes a bigger, I think it's Shell. Polycopa. Right on. The Crab Introduction, Chicago. Come by and listen to smooth jazz on 96.5 FM. Right here. MISSISSIPPI. I did it! Yeah! We're in the population of MISSISSIPPI. Real fast. And that's what you're supposed to do when there's a disabled or pulled over vehicle. Smooth lane. Scenic route to US 90. So
you just caught the crab.
Listening to. I don't know what the hell I'm listening to. Scum.
He really is a truly unique player, and so fun to watch.
No.
He's got.
So our knowledgeable team can quickly help you handle any urgent needs the right way, because for us.
This is I'm crossing the I can't say it. Like Passaquoya River, or no, I don't know what the hell this is or what river this is. I'm crossing some river. I forget which river it is. Yeah, it's the it starts with a P, and it's on the east side of Mississippi on mile marker 67.
Of this great offer during the Jeep Black Friday sales event for great deals all month long. Call 1-888-925-JEEP for details.
Wish it was
well, the non-Muslim world is in a sense supposed to be at war because it's in the process of submitting. And what about?
Diagnosis brought this avalanche of worries. The money, the travel, the burden on the family.
just think you need to have your ducks in a row. It needs to all be based on facts, not...
Sounds like Jesus music.
Trojan Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it here.
Today, I'd like to talk about mixing it up now and then. A wise man once said variety is the spice of life. I was that wise man, and I was actually misquoted. And with over 30 exciting varieties of Trojan condoms, you can keep your sex life spicy.
Hot!
The big sexy world. Trojan condoms. Explore with confidence.
Can you be?
Black Friday sale is on now with deals in every department, low prices, and free shipping on millions.
I don't want to listen to their commercials. I'm not going to a restaurant yet. I'm driving.
It's the little things like truckloads of Black Friday.
Oh my God.
At Goodies, Black Friday starts Thursday at 1 p.m.
No one cares.
Starbursters go through Friday. Get ready for huge
Honestly.
deals like a 50-inch HD TV for $199.99, Bluetooth for just $19.99, and a Wi-Fi security camera for only $29.99. You can get a 1.5-quart slow cooker after mail-in rebate, and our first 75 guests could win up to a $200 gift card. The fun starts Thursday. Goodies. Little things mean everything. Goodies is part of the Sage family. Offer exclusions apply.
It's a pretty long river.
A single ember from a wildfire can travel over a mile. Your home is better protected when your whole community is prepared. Visit fireadapted.org to get started.
I'm out of
This
here.
message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council. Stress-free in the Sweat Hotel on 104.1 WDLT.
Excellent gas mileage. And the reason why my seatbelt light's on is because my car's, it's a Jetta. So, yeah, the electronics are funny on it. No, it's just the Texas someone's in my passenger seat because I got stuff on there. Even though it's been loaded up. No, I don't want to listen to this. No. Scone. Oh, Rush. Tom Sawyer. Yes. Goodness gracious. Find a good station and then
Rock 104.
come in.
Well, SimplySafeMark.com. I'll be right back.
Mark Lopin.
Touchdowns. Carr, Kirkwood, Lewis, and Arnold have accounted for the 4 of them.
It's a new way, a better way, the Mandel Way on Mandel Parkway.
Needs your help, and your donation could literally
Oh my God, is that
save
freaking
women's
commercial
lives,
hour?
helping them
What's the
catch
radio
breast
these
cancer
days?
early.
It's nothing but commercials.
.com to get the legal representation and answers you need to resolve your property damage and injury claims. If you're...
Why does no one listen to the radio? Because commercials.
Kathleen McCarthy was speaking with us, and she was pointing out that
no. Now we got Jesus. Hey, go back. I don't know what this is. Is this Jesus too? Oh my God. This is the song for Libtards. Jesus. This is Jesus music. Sorry. Oh wait, what am I doing here? My thingy got it. There we go. Oh wait, what am I doing here? My thingy got it. There we go.
And he quickly got on another ship and went over, and they paused at the place where his 4 precious daughters.
Feel free to contact on the World Wide Web at w.dtm.
Concerns, and they continued afterwards. Everybody just sort of called, oh, let's take a time out.
I didn't see that sign said about New Orleans. How far away that is. Yeah, what's this? We'll keep it here. All right, everybody, we got 90.3 HDFM, WMAH, Smooth Jazz. Ooh. Anyway, everyone's passing me by smelling on 55. That's because I'm getting awesome freaking gas mileage. Oh, sorry, I can't really see some of them comments and stuff. I just saw my flash up light. And here, a phone thing. Good old stuff. Drive. What we got up higher? Green Springs and Billboard City. Yeah, I think it really is Billboard City. All right, read the billboards, people. Sorry, I know it's probably kind of hard. I probably need to clean my thingy up, but oh, there it is. Billboard City Hill. KC and the Sunshine Band. Milkshakes! I want a milkshake! Mommy, Daddy, give me a milkshake! Don't make me turn this car around, kids! Don't make TLC! Oh, yeah. Hey, dude, freaking. How much did they pay to freaking build a church on a billboard? And on a billboard, like, oh my goodness. That's Mississippi for you. And when I left, where was I? Just Alabama. When I left Alabama, there was a big crazy church and stuff too. I just want to walk up to someone and say, I am a back alley abortion clinic, and see what happens to them. I'm not saying I'm pro. I just don't believe in abortion as birth control, but you know, hey, I'm not the one that's freaking doing anything wrong. You know, it's the women that control 100% of the. They've got reproductive rights. What do we got over there? What do we got over there? Spider Peter. What we got? New Orleans. Oh, dude, I think I'm going 93 miles. I think I'm going to make it to New Orleans. Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? I know who's coming with me. Jesus, take the wheel and steer. They're like this station. This is good stuff. Hey, yeah, why don't you all come and join me on the road and be a nomad with me for a while? Friggin'. Don't be homeless, be home free. Yeah! And it's another beautiful night. I think we got a full moon. I don't know. It's behind us. But, yeah. What we got going on? This is taking forever. I haven't seen nothing. There's... Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Come on, freaking. Oh, I'm just about 1,700 miles into my trip already. And when I leave Friday, when did I leave? I left Friday. Did I leave Friday? I left Friday. I think I left Friday. Yeah, I left Friday. My days all run together. God, I need a beer. Now I'm drinking, driving in Mississippi. Isn't that like part of the requirements? There's nothing here. Absolutely nothing. And in fact, people, if you ever travel across the country, I've gone on 80, and now I'm on 10, and this is pretty much a lot of America. Oh, overpopulation, overpopulation. No, there's lots of places for people. You know, it's just the fact that we need to get away from, what is it, planned obsolescence, consumerism, and actually, get away from foolish holidays like Christmas. Well, I shouldn't say foolish holidays. Holidays are important, but you think about it. Buy a bunch of Chinese junk, and freaking that ends up in the trash, and then freaking all of Christmas paper, fuel goes into shipping, all the materials and resources just to throw it all away. So it's like, oh. Yeah, you want to, you're such a conservationist, you're such a, I love the earth, we gotta save this, we gotta save that. Well, you know what? You're celebrating Christmas and you're buying all this BS nonsense and throwing it away. Let's buy some junk and cover it. And then we decorate a house in this shiny garbage. They're just gonna throw away. And I'm thinking about all the Christmas lights that we've thrown away because they're crap. And then they get all tangled up. One bulb doesn't work, and the whole thing doesn't work. And all that copper and there's other resources to go into it as well. But yeah, but oh no, people, just people. Looks like you got a city center somewhere up there, though. You got some map and shit.
WMAU HD2 Butte, WMAO HD2 Greenwood, WMPN HD2 Jackson, WMAW HD2 Meridian, WMAV HD2 Ackerman, WMAV HD2 Oxford.
That guy has an awesome job.
One of my favorite guests we've talked to on the show recently is Rustin Kelly.
Took too many pills again. Blacked out for a week, didn't eat, didn't sleep, came to it all again.
Rustin was on track to be a professional figure skater when he was younger. He ended up writing songs in Nashville, where he had early success with a tune cut by Tim McGraw. And he also developed a big problem with drugs that took over his life for years. One night he overdosed and hallucinated.
Yeah, I saw this like face. It wasn't like a good face. It was like what you would imagine like the worst looking troll in the world face. It just like shocked me into
what we got up here.
Like, what do you really want to do here? What are you doing here?
Rustin talks about getting clean, making his full-length debut, and falling in love with his now wife, Casey Musgraves. Rustin Kelly on World Cafe. Starting it off with one by Graham Parsons of Flying Burrito Brothers, who Rustin mentioned in our chat as one of his absolute favorites. This song's called She.
I'm not drinking and driving. I just saw that one. I want to drink and drive though. I want a nice cold butter. I mean, look at this. It's bored. Jules, oh man. Jewel! Yeah! Oh man! I love Jewel. What the hell? I mean, like, why all the bands advertising, like, cool people advertising in MISSISSIPPI.
Then he looked down and he took a little pity. The whole town swore he decided he'd help her son. But his mind is she wasn't very big. But deep inside his heart he knew she was the only one.
This little town for the travelers. I wish they actually just put lights on the roads like that. It makes it so much easier. Excuse me. Kessler Air Force Base. Whoops! Ah! I just spilled my drink. Good thing there's a lid on it. Alright. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to listen to this guy. And can I get over, like, what's happening here? Like,
is anybody going, I just don't know how to have a conversation with that other person in Christ? Aren't those walls?
China has stopped building a bridge on the Yangtze River that's been blamed for the death of 6 endangered Chinese sturgeon. The Agriculture Ministry said the project in Hubei province had illegally encroached on a nature reserve. With the details, Charles Haviland.
The Chinese sturgeon has existed for 140 million years. Like salmon, it travels vast distances upriver to spawn, but it's already been driven out of some Chinese rivers, and on the overdeveloped Yangtze, it's found its way blocked by massive dams. Pollution and overfishing its numbers, as with the Yangtze and the Beiji dolphin, which is now extinct. Work on this new stopped, but the government says the project has already killed thousands of farmed sturgeon by causing shocks, noise, and changes of water sources.
$64 million in aid to combat female genital mutilation in Africa. It hopes within the next 12 years to end the practice, which is the ritual cutting, injuring, or alteration of a girl's genitals.
Well, why is it okay for guys to get their genitals altered?
Empowerment by remaining uncut.
I mean, you should remove one's foreskin anyways. How does anyone even come up with that freaking idea? Hey, you know what? Let's chop off some freaking dick skin.
Thanks very much for that news. Hello and welcome.
I don't get it.
With Paul Hawkins and Bola Mosuru. Britain's Foreign Secretary visits Iran, where US sanctions against the country are biting, but are they having the desired effect Donald Trump wants?
Also coming up in the next 30 minutes, Theresa May hopes her latest Brexit acceptable to EU leaders when she sees them on Sunday.
What the hell is that cop doing just sitting there?
Teenage pregnancy crisis. We'll join Newsday's Alan Kasuja in Nairobi, where he's been meeting with one family affected. And if you agree with that assertion that Kenya has a teenage pregnancy crisis,
yeah, let's take it
+44 77 86 20 15.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Walmart. What we got over here?
First to Australia, where Prime Minister Sean
Scone Towers.
It's to protect the integrity.
Yeah, there's the army base around here. Don't let me. Here's money.
If they have citizenship
elsewhere,
the reason we leave, well, they can go. That's our clear message.
Prime Minister of Australia, Scott Morrison. Well, for one, if I've been speaking to the BBC's.
And the reason why it keeps on cutting out is because the
range of measures that the government's unveiled really in the wake of a terror attack here in Australia within the last month in Melbourne, and also just this week.
Because I'm driving in between towers and stuff.
A terror attack on the streets of Melbourne sometime before the end of the year. So what Scott Morrison says he wants is tougher measures to deal with terrorists, whether they be convicted or not. Now, the key and contentious one is the idea they could strip the citizenship away from someone convicted of terror, and that they could be deported even if there is absolute proof that they're a citizen of another country.
Very nice for gas.
To have reasonable belief that they had citizenship elsewhere, perhaps because they were born overseas or they descended from someone born overseas. They wouldn't necessarily have to have a second passport and overseas. They wouldn't necessarily have to have a second passport, and that, many lawyers are warning, could potentially lead to someone stateless.
In particular, with the native born Australians, so to speak, if they're second generation, Australians, how would that be? Where would they be sent back to if, say, somebody, if he's now saying that somebody convicted of a terror attack, but was born in Australia?
Absolutely. So we'd probably come
but was born in Australia.
Absolutely. So we'd probably come down to their family lineage and
banking, insurance, brokerage, and clearing, and so forth. And a hard Brexit would disrupt that seriously.
Sorry, Miss Katie Wolf. Freaking, I actually just, saw your little, comment and whatnot, and, appreciate it. I'm doing alright. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oops. That's what I meant to do. And, good gracious. 43 miles left in this state. Oh, where are you going, Nat? Well, I'm going out west. That's about it right now. And trying to make do with what I've got for another week. Because, yeah. the fun life. And I don't really listen to Foo Fighters. I want some Jewel, damn it.
Get talked about. That dilemma is my dilemma. We both care for each other very much, but we don't want to hurt anyone. For you, coming up next.
Yeah.
You're listening to Delilah. Magic 93.7.
Yeah, let's get some relationship advice.
So many good shows to watch. The latest great new show stars Academy Award winners Michael Douglas and Alan and the Kaminsky 8 episodes available to watch now. The show is funny, and it comes from Chuck Lorre, co-creator of The Big Bang Theory. These two actors play lifelong friends, confronting the inevitable. They're getting older. Their kids are grown, they're starting new relationships, and navigating life's curveballs. The Kaminsky Method, now available on Netflix.
It's the little things.
Oh my goodness.
Like finding $20 in the wash.
This is boring.
Or knowing where to shop online for all the new
I can't wait
styles
to get
and
the
best
text,
deals
'cause
around.
that's going to take me forever to get.
Of course. Visit Stage.com today for incredible sales, our newest markdowns on clearance, more extended sizes, and even more choices. Plus, check out today's online for daily coupons and offers. Fresh styles,
What we got
big
here?
savings, and fun perks every day.
New Orleans, 78 miles, go for 11.
Time to find the one. The perfect Christmas tree, and you do that at the Home Depot, where you'll be
Yeah, go to Home Depot,
selection of fresh cut trees
buy
and greenery.
a tree.
You'll find the one, and then the Home Depot will net it and load it in your car for you. Or if you want one brought to your door, Christmas. When every Christmas kinda ride. May your days be merry and bright. Your Christmases be white.
Go for it. Go off doing it. And it's actually 10:16, not 11:16. I mean, technically it's 11:16 for me because, but I time traveled and went back in time, so. What we have heard. Oh, we got something over here. Yeah. Bonbon. This is America. A lot of car gear. There must be like low tax or something. Oh, Oh, there's my beer. No, I'm kidding. I don't drink Budweiser. Oops. But right now I drink one. If I can get away with it. Oh my god. Yeah. Nice amount of billboards here. They really want people to stop here. And they're not really good billboards because most of them are covered by trees. Excuse me.
Today's Soft Rock 94.1. I want to do a shout out and a thank you to Violet Morales for liking our Facebook page and posting this at facebook.com/John Tesh. John, are gummy vitamins as good as taking regular vitamins? I have trouble swallowing pills and I actually like the taste of these gummy vitamins. Violet, as far as supplements go, yes, gummy vitamins and pills are equivalent. They contain the same active ingredients, but here's where the problem lies, and you should remember this. Because they taste so good, people sometimes take too many gummy vitamins, and that can lead to vitamin toxicity. You don't want this. Most nutrients have an upper tolerable intake level, and if you go above that, you could experience nausea, vomiting, even kidney problems. For gummy multivitamins, typically eating more than 8 trigger that reaction. It's because vitamins like A, D, E, and K, they don't get flushed out of your system when you get too much. So only eat the recommended amount of gummies. Also, be aware that the reason gummies taste so good is because they contain some sugar. And according to registered dietitian Lisa Dreyer, adding sugar can make it harder for a manufacturer to
Navy CB Center. That's going to be a Navy CB.
So read the label. Make sure you're getting the nutritional amount you need in those gummies. Thanks again for that post.
This is the John Tesh Radio Show.
And just ahead, are you working the night shift? Most of us are, because we're answering work emails way past business hours. In a moment, I'll explain why Texas A&M researchers say this is increasingly hurting our health and happiness.
Hey, it's me, Ross Matthews from Pop Talk with Ross Matthews and my co-host Trish Sarah. And you know it has no rules at all? Heading our Pop Talk. Is that not the truth? It's our podcast. Anything can happen. All the on TV are fun, right?
We got some junk over there. Some junk over here. I guess it's Gulfport.
Projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's.
Well, we had New Orleans, baby.
Not any other credit offers. Exclusion supplies. See store for details. U.S. only.
Nothing but the hottest music in New Orleans. All the hit. I'm in my 20s, living
Delilah's dilemma is from a widow who has met a widower, and now his grown children are saying, nay, you cannot get involved, Dad. You cannot love again because Mom's not been dead long enough. Seriously? When somebody passes away, when their spirit goes on to eternity, and they are no longer here, there is this ridiculous notion that it is somehow disrespectful
sports plugs
to them if you love again. Are you serious? Nothing could be more respectful to his deceased wife, in my opinion, than for him to honor their good marriage and the way he felt and share his heart with a good person. Relationship because he's adopted and is absolutely and others passed away. And yes, they were talked about, but now years later, they're still happily married. And I think it is ridiculous that people gossip about. They're going to gossip, so what?
Oh, yeah.
People always gossip. They gossip about a bad haircut. They gossip if you come home late and they don't know where you were. You might have been at the hospital with your daughter who's got asthma. But the neighbors will gossip saying you didn't roll in until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Make it a little brighter and your heels a little higher. Give them something to talk about. But no, I would not listen to the naysayers. If you have found love and if this man is good to you, then wasting a single month or day simply because you're supposed to be mourning is crazy. Life is too short.
It's the most beautiful time of the year. Lights fill the streets, spreading so much cheer. I should be playing in the winter snow, but I'ma be under the mistletoe. I don't wanna miss another holiday, but I can't stop staring at your face. I should be playing in the winter snow.